Hey, all right, we're back. Um, Happy Wednesday. I hope you caught the last week's podcast on the YouTube channel. Posted it last night around 9 or 10 p.m. Hope you caught it. It was a good show. Well, we went a little long last week, so I think we went 3 hours and like 20 minutes. So it was a long ass fucking podcast last week. But this week we're shooting for an hour to an hour and a half, trying to cut the time down a little bit because most people aren't watching a 3 hour podcast unless it's Joe Rogan, I guess. But even then, like when I watch a Joe Rogan podcast, what's up?
Joseph.
I was just talking about our long ass podcast last week.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get my headphones on.
Did you recover from that?
What's that?
Did you recover from that?
For the 3 hours?
Yeah.
It was brutal.
It was brutal.
I was a little more tipsy than I hoped to be, as we talked about in the message. But yeah, going sober today. But yeah, I was just talking about how we're trying to cut it in half as far as time, maybe hour and a half tops.
Yeah, we just said max. Yeah, for sure. No doubt about it.
It works a lot better.
It does. It is windy as shit here, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you so close to this?
You're only coming through the phone. Hold on.
Why are you so close to the camera? Now you're on pause. Or whatever. Now you're on mute.
All right, I'm here. Okay. Now I can hear you better.
You good?
So what's up, man? Anything new in this past week?
How was your week?
Tiring. Just busy work, a lot of work. Pizza place was booming. Then like I told you, I was trying to set up the whole YouTube channel. Trying to figure out a way to clip to make short clips for our show. I don't think I could do it through YouTube. I could be wrong. What's up, Michelle? What's up, Binks? Anastasia?
Would you ball this week? And
yeah, I played for 2.5 hours yesterday with a bunch of 20-year-olds. So I work with this dude, Ja, and we were talking shit back and forth at work all week. Basically, like, he didn't believe I could play, that it wasn't any good. You know what I mean? Just talking shit to each other. He's like, you're 40. I'm like, I'm not 40 yet. I can still play. So he didn't believe me, so I had to get on the court and show him that I could ball. But it was a good time, but holy fuck, like today and like the rest of yesterday, I could not, like, my whole body was in pain. Every piece of my body. Like my eyeballs hurt. Like everything just fucking hurt.
Well, don't forget, those are muscles you haven't used.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah,
it's a little different from playing driveway ball to running full court or half court against actually being physical.
Yeah, playing against my son and just taking it easy on him compared to like actually balling. But it was fun. It made me feel young until I felt old, which was not much longer after about an hour. But I pushed through. I thought I was going to quit after 2 games. I lasted like 5 or 6 games. So
yeah,
but I got a blister on my toe like this big. Like, it fucking hurts so bad because my basketball shoes, they're a little worn down at this point, and they're still like a little narrow on like by the toes, and I have pretty wide feet, so like I have to replace them soon. But that's what it hurts from. You know how basketball is, it's all cutting. You know what I mean? You're cutting constantly on your tippy toes.
What size you wear?
13 and a half. What do you got?
15.
15.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Well, we know it's bigger. All right.
So I know the struggles of the.
Jesus Christ. You're pushing Shaq shoes over there.
No, Shaq's are 22.
Yeah, but how tall are you? You're shorter than me, aren't you?
No, I'm like 6'1".
6'1". Okay, you're about the same as me. I don't want to cut my head off. There we go. Yeah, I'm about. I mean, on my license it says 5'11", but that was when I was 17 or whenever I got it taken.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm about 6 foot. So I think I grew at least an inch my senior year, maybe 2. What's up, Michelle? I'm having weather here in PA. It's a tsunami. Oh, fuck. Is it an actual tsunami? Can you see the comment, Dave?
Not a tsunami. She probably means like tornado.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say Pennsylvania. I don't think you have tsunami.
There's no tsunamis in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you have to be by an ocean.
It is super ass windy, though.
Yeah? It's bad where you're at, too?
Oh, yeah. It's really bad. I could feel the house shaking.
Oh,
just waiting for the power.
You're going to end up in Kansas if you don't watch yourself.
Yeah, or Canada. Probably we're closer to Canada.
What's worse, Kansas or Canada? I don't know.
Probably Kansas. I'd rather go to Canada. I like Canada.
Well, yeah, at least you got the free healthcare there, too.
Well, I mean, yeah, in a way.
I'm trying to get my show notes up. Just trying to get into my Gmail from my computer because I had to send over my show notes because they're on my phone.
Did you see that serviceman who lit himself on fire?
No.
In or New York, wherever it was? Dude, that's a hard fucking video to watch, man.
What is it? A service worker?
A serviceman.
Yeah.
He was an air.
And he set himself on fire?
Yeah, in front of the Israeli capital or the Israeli consulate in DC or New York or whatever. Either one. But he was like in his camo and he had a bottle of gasoline. He's like, "Free Palestine." He dumped it on him. He lit himself on fire.
It's on purpose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's still on Facebook. It's still on Facebook. Like, you literally watch him melt.
Oh, my God.
Disgusting.
I cannot. Why the fuck? Like, I get trying to prove a point, but that's the worst way. That has to be one of the worst deaths. Fucking setting yourself on fire.
They said he was still alive when they took him to Walter Reed. Oh, so it must have been DC, yeah. But
Jesus Christ.
And then, like, after he melted to the ground, he was still like moving, and the cops showed up, and one of the cops has a gun on him the entire time. I'm like, dude. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I had to log into my Gmail. Sorry.
Yeah, so there's a cop has a gun drawn on him the entire time. And the one cop's like, "We need fire extinguishers, not guns." It's really hard to watch.
And it's an American that did it?
Yeah.
Wow. It sounds like it would be something that like a Palestinian or something would do. That's crazy.
It's weird because like usually shit like that is off of Facebook instantly.
Yeah.
But obviously it has to do with Palestine, so.
Yeah, but they still shouldn't show that shit. That's fucked up, man. Because what if just a kid's just passing through? Like, that is messed up.
Look it up.
I don't know if I want to see the video. I mean, I've seen some fucked up shit, so. But the fact that hits so close to home, like it was an American soldier. Oh, now I don't remember my password. Oh, okay. Should I look up the video? I'm scared to. You said it's on Facebook?
It's still on Facebook, yeah.
Is it on anything else? I just don't want to mess up the live stream.
Don't you have a computer open?
Yeah, but if I open Facebook on that, won't it mess up the live?
Yeah, because you're frozen now.
Oh, shit. That was my stupid Apple. Okay. Yeah, I can't get my notes up on my computer. So I have to get a verification code. All right, I'm going to look up the video, though. Tell me if it freezes, though, because I'm going on Facebook. So I just go to, like, Facebook video?
I would look up, like, Oh, yeah, you go to Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera.
I'm going to get a virus here.
No. Al Jazeera is not going to give you a virus.
There we go. So I went to watch. I'm going to just...
Yeah, Al Jazeera has it.
So I'm going to search Al Jazeera. How do you spell Al Jazeera?
Al Jazeera?
Yeah. E-E-R-A?
No, A-L.
Jazeera?
Yes. Just search it on Facebook, and that'll take you to the Facebook page.
I'm scared to see this.
Yeah, you should be.
I'm on Al Jazeera English.
Yeah, that'll work. That's perfect.
Is this it? Aaron Bushnell?
Yeah.
Well, that's the Oh, I think this is it.
You got the
Graphic content. Let's see.
Yeah.
How do I see it? Is it not going to fucking show me?
Click see video.
Well, the only thing it says is learn more.
Learn more, and then see video.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go.
Is this your first time on Facebook?
Oh, I'm scared to watch this, man. They show the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
all the way until he's a piece of bacon. You just watch him like melt.
I'm gonna pause it. Can you hear the audio that's playing?
Not right now.
How about now?
No.
All right, I'm gonna turn the audio off. He's saying he's no longer going to be complicit in genocide. Yeah, an extreme act of protest. No shit.
Fucking really extreme.
Like, and then he says it's not extreme at all. He wrote, or the captions are saying. Here we go. So he has like a water bottle full of that's gasoline. Yeah. Oh my god, what a fucking idiot. He has to have mental issues to do this. I don't care. Like, you're doing it for the country.
I don't think he was ever deployed either. But
they're kind of blurring it out. Yeah, they literally stopped the video, and now it's like still action. Then putting him out.
I have video. If you have the, I'll send it to you on Messenger.
Is that like his skin burnt on the ground?
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, send me the video later. Holy fuck, I gotta watch that on an empty stomach. Damn. What an idiot. Like, why? This is why you don't take politics seriously, because you do shit like this. Where you go around shooting people. Like, man, I wouldn't expect that from an American. That shit's crazy.
Well,
that's insane. I gotta... how do I open my notes? All right. I got to get the verification code, so it might lose me for a second. So I had a thought earlier. I wrote this down. Let's say, okay, you had oh, as soon as I start this, Rhonda starts watching. Hi, Rhonda. Rhonda's been our guest on the last two.
Perfect.
All right. You have a crush on this very sexy girl. You're very attracted to her, right? To you, she's the most attractive girl in the world. What if every time, like, you could be with her, okay? But every time she has an orgasm, she has diarrhea at the same time. Would you still be with her? Serious question.
No.
This isn't a personal story. This hasn't happened to me.
I'm sure it is. No. Easy.
No.
Easy.
No supermodel. No supermodel's worth that?
No.
What if you wanted to be with her for like 10 years?
Right.
And you finally get the chance?
No.
And you have sex and she gets diarrhea.
That's just stupid. Why would you even think of that?
I don't know. This is shit I think about, man. My mind goes everywhere. I have a lot more. I'm just trying to get my verification code to work here.
No.
That's gross, dude. Rhonda.
Don't have any more like that.
My answer would be no, too. Okay? Unless it's Scarlett Johansson. Then I might make an exception. Maybe.
Wow. You should know how to start a show. Wait, and you said you weren't drinking today?
No, I wasn't. No.
Maybe I'm going to start.
Yeah. I think after that, you probably should.
I think we're going to reverse the roles for a couple of weeks.
All right, go ahead. You fire away. What do you want to talk about? I know it's not going to be as gross as that.
No.
Fucking foul, dude. Hey, you spelled foul wrong. I hate to be the grammar Nazi. Rhonda?
No, she's calling you. She's calling you a chicken.
Oh, chicken. Yeah.
God.
I am a little cock. All right, let me try to get these other ones. Go ahead, Dave. You lead the show right now while I get this set up.
This wind. Hey, did we talk last week about Lady Gaga doing the Fortnite video?
No.
Doing the Fortnite concert?
Like live in the game?
Yeah. So remember in the past they did like why am I shaking? Remember in the past they had like Travis Scott and
yeah, they're like who's the game?
Yeah, who's
the
the girl Taylor Swift did one and now she's doing one. But it's like they do a concert. It might have already happened. Well, I don't know if it happened this past weekend or not. But it's a concert and it's done like on the video game. And then you can buy like all the accessories for her.
Oh, of course.
For her. Oh yeah, that's what
did they charge you for the concert too?
Well, you have to have the battle pass.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it's smart advertising for the artist, I guess. But this is exactly why I don't play Fortnite anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of interesting though.
Yeah, I don't know how. I never liked it. I mean, it's not that I didn't like it. I just couldn't get into it. Like I watched Jake play it and he was like super fast, like building and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't do that.
Oh, it's crazy how fast they could build and like put up a house around them.
Yeah.
While they're getting shot.
While they're getting shot.
Yeah.
And then they're like he's like accessing different like backpacks and fucking inventory and shit. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing.
Does he play on PC or is he like doing console? Like Xbox or PlayStation?
Console. He would. So like when he plays on console, when you play on Xbox, he would use a keyboard.
You could do that? I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, he just uses like the gamer keyboard, like the small one.
Yeah.
The square. That only has like 15 keys or whatever. But he has it on PlayStation also, and he does it on there too. But he doesn't use the keyboard.
What's up, Priscilla? Yeah, I played on Xbox with my son, but I get destroyed sometimes on it because some of those kids are fucking so good at that game because that's all they play.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's hard to get into because it's so cartoonish.
Yeah, I mean, Jake played it for a while, and then I think we talked about this, but he stopped, and then he went back when they brought back the OG map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the old Nintendo. Yeah. I mean, it's an old game. What did you play on regular Nintendo? I played a lot of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Do you remember that? Like the arcade game?
Yeah. I did a lot of like Legend of Cage, Excite Bike,
Excite Bike, yeah.
Kid Icarus.
I don't think I played that. Was that like Zelda?
Contra, up, down,
Yeah, Contra was awesome.
Part.
What else? All the Super Mario games, Super Mario World.
Yeah.
Yoshi's Island. I don't know if that was regular Nintendo.
No, that was already Super NES.
Super NES. Probably. Okay. Yeah. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Yep. I believe that was.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah.
Blades of Steel.
Paper.
Trying to just go through all the games.
Blades of Steel. Yeah. Paperboy was hard on the original Nintendo.
Oh yeah, Paperboy. That was a fucking great game. I wish they could remake that.
That was great at Top Dog, but it wasn't as great on Nintendo.
Yeah, it was really hard. I mean, I remember struggling through that game when the dog would come out at you. Yeah.
It was much more. It was much more fun in the arcade.
Or the original Zelda. That one was really hard.
Oh yeah.
The top-up view. Yeah, and some of those dungeons you go into.
The second one was good. What was it? Return of Legend of Zelda.
I think it was A Link to the Past, or no?
Oh, yeah. No. The Adventures of Link.
Adventures of Link.
Or was that the first one? What was the first? No, the first one was just The Legend of Zelda.
The first one was just
Legend. The second one was The Adventures of Link. That's when the guy was like an inch tall.
Yeah.
That's like taller.
And the graphics were better.
They were great.
I love the Zelda game. I still love the new ones too.
Yeah. I mean, Tetris on the handheld was good. Not so much the console.
On Game Boy, yeah, that was more of a handheld game.
Yeah,
Worked better on the handheld. You can still buy new Tetris games on the new systems too, but they make them crazy. Like
they're so advanced. They're not even close to the original.
Tetris, I love. Yeah, or there's that Tetris. It's called Tetris 99, but it's almost like, Fortnite has like 100 players on the map. So in Tetris 99, you're going against 99 other people, and you have to be the last one to survive.
Yeah,
just kind of, it's hard. I've never been great at Tetris. My ex-wife, amazing at Tetris. Every time she played me, beat the fuck out of me. Any other video game I play her, I would destroy her. But that game, for some reason, she beat me in that. Yeah, Ron, do you like? I never played Fortnite. I'm an adult, but I have kids that play it, so I have to play it. You still got to try it. I don't know. I feel like it's fun to play with your kids. Other than that, like, I'm not going to solo Fortnite. But like Tetris, you could play that by yourself all day.
Yeah.
There was another game for Nintendo that I loved, and it was super hard. So you never played the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
I did.
Okay.
But,
it was probably hard for you.
I liked what was the one? Damn it.
You're not talking Pong.
Street Fighter.
Ah, okay.
Street Fighter.
You're talking Street of Rage. Was it Street Fighter?
Street Fighter. And then there was another one too.
Was Street Fighter Nintendo? I thought that came out on Sega Genesis. We'll have to let's look it up.
Could be wrong. Yeah, maybe.
Did you play Streets of Rage?
Yes.
That was like a beat 'em up where you could have a co-op. You just walked around the streets, picked up bats.
Wait, that wasn't called Streets of Rage.
You might be right about Street Fighter.
Wait, the one you're talking about, fighting with the bats, is that the one like where you had to climb the fence and stuff?
Yeah, wasn't that Streets of Rage?
I don't think so. That's the one I'm trying to think of.
Well, Street Fighter did come out in 1987, which would make sense. That was right around the time of the regular Nintendo. But I don't know if it was... This is saying it was arcade first. I remember Street Fighter in the arcade, because then Mortal Kombat came out and it was like the competitor. It's not Streets of Rage I'm thinking of? What am I thinking of?
No. It's, man, if my cousin was on, he would know.
There was a Streets of Rage game, but I'm trying to think of the one you're talking about. Does you remember it had Axel, Adam, Blaze? Those were the three characters you could be on Streets of Rage. So there was the chick was Blaze.
Oh, yeah, no.
Axel had the blonde hair. He looked like Zach from
no.
From
dang it.
What's up, Josh?
I won't.
Boy, Josh is on.
Our Josh?
Yeah, Josh Evans. What's up, Josh?
Wilkes-Barre Josh?
Throw us some stupid questions. Throw us some ridiculous questions.
Yeah, just don't ask Joe for a question because he'll give you something ridiculous.
You get a diarrhea orgasm question. Yeah, that was golden. Come on.
Oh, yeah, I was golden, all right.
It was more golden brown, but yeah, it was gold. All right, let's see if I can do this. Because I have my list, but it's on my phone, and I can't just keep leaving my phone to check it. I'm just going to start writing down notes instead of just using technology. I think it's way easier.
Yeah, you can do that. Oh. Josh wants to know 3 realistic moves for your Eagles in the offseason.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
You're frozen.
Yeah, I know.
You're frozen. You're frozen again.
It's telling me I lost my device, even though I'm holding it. Okay. 3 realistic moves for my Eagles. We already fired the offensive coordinator, so that was move number 1. It's already happened. Re-sign AJ Brown. I don't know how long he signed for, but I know we got to make him happy because he was really visibly annoyed at the end of the season. So we have to find a way to keep him. I'm not really concerned about our other receiver, but we have to fix our defense, secondary personnel, not not staff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so find a way to either re-sign A.J. Brown or trade him for another receiver because we need 2 good receivers for Hurts. Definitely fix our secondary. That's number 2 because our defense was atrocious. You saw it all year. We could score with people, but we just couldn't stop anybody. We couldn't stop the Bucks in the fucking postseason, and they barely made it into the postseason. And I think we need to change at running back. I mean, Swift is okay. He's just not an every down back. He's not really dependable. I mean, he kind of stayed healthy for us this year, but with the Lions, he was hurt every year, so I don't really trust his health. So, yeah, that would be my 3. Running back, secondary, re-sign A.J. Brown. I think that's the best. Why am I forgetting the other Eagles receiver? Help me out here. The speed guy. What the fuck's his name? I keep wanting to say Macklin. I know it's not Macklin. It's been years since we had Macklin. It's driving me nuts. Eagles wide receivers.
Devontae Smith.
Yeah, Devontae Smith. There we go.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah.
Devontae.
Like I like Devontae Smith, but he's not a big guy. I feel like he's bigger than Deshaun Jackson was. More muscle, but I don't think he's going to be a number 1 for us. He only really got open because of A.J. Brown and vice versa. But I think A.J. Brown's a better talent, so. Yeah. Your Ravens look good, though, until the playoffs. We kind of figured that Lamar wasn't used to being in the bigger games like that. I like when the Eagles lose. He's Heisman winner, though. Yeah. No, I mean, I think he's good. I just don't think he could be – I don't think he's big enough to be the number 1. You know what I mean? I don't think he's durable enough. We'll see. Because I don't know if A.J. Brown's going to stay. But I'd be curious to hear what your Ravens have to fix as a Pitbull lover. Yeah, I get the Vic thing, but I don't know. He kind of deserves a second chance. He wasn't murdering people. You know what I mean? As bad as it is with the
I would have rather him. Yeah, I would have rather him murder people than murder.
Yeah, but he wasn't the only one doing it. Like that was everywhere. People do that everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's a fucking NFL player who people look up to and whatever.
Yeah, I get that, but at least he fixed his life. He didn't stay being a scumbag after. You know what I mean? Like he seemed to be a better person afterwards when he got a second chance. Like a lot of people don't learn from their mistakes. Like Ja Morant, I don't know if you know him in the NBA, but yeah, at least he tried to fix his shit. I was at the AFC Championship game. Oh, you were at the game? Damn, that sucks.
Josh was. Yeah, I saw.
I mean, I think we all knew when the Chiefs made the playoffs and Andy Reid announced it was his last year, which I don't think it's going to be now after they won. But I think we all knew the Chiefs were going to take it, honestly. I felt like the writing was on the wall, all the Taylor Swift shit.
I mean, that was the script. But, Joe, the game I'm thinking of is Double Dragon.
Double Dragon, okay. Yeah, okay, that was first, and then Streets of Rage came out later, I think on like Sega Genesis or something. But it was basically the same type of game.
That game was fucking dope.
Yeah, both of them. They were both awesome.
Do you remember Elevator Action?
No.
No? That was great.
That Nintendo?
Who's Justin Mabubuke?
I don't know.
Is that a thing?
Like Madubuke?
Did you just have a stroke, Josh?
Find the corner fit to play alongside. Yeah, running back definitely. Depth. That's a hard word to say. It gives you a lisp. Yeah, you guys had like these fucking the old Chargers running back on you. It's like your third or fourth string running back, Melvin Gordon.
Natron Means?
No, not that old. Yeah, I remember him in his like 2 good years.
Josh said that Dikembe Mutombo guy is a dick tickler is a DT.
So he did the finger wag.
Oh yeah,
Cook. Oh yeah, Dalvin Cook too.
Dude,
man, he got washed.
I remember when Dalvin Cook was like a stud in fantasy.
Dude,
when he played for Minnesota.
for the Vikings.
Right?
Yeah, he got washed up super fast. The Vikings got rid of him at the right time. I thought they were nuts at the time last year for getting rid of him for nothing. They just basically released him. The Ravens picked him up. What's up, Steven?
Yeah, he sucked.
What's up?
Was he good last year?
Steven I used to work with the tavern that I work at now. He's a good dude. We'll have to get him on one of these times. What's up, Steven? Ask us any questions you want. We're open to the most off-the-wall questions. If you were listening to the beginning, I asked an off-the-wall question to Dave, and
We're open to
he got disgusted.
We're open to yeah.
But yeah, Dalvin Cook, man. The topic's anything, Steven, honestly. Okay, go ahead, Rhonda. Ask a question. I'm kind of scared. Go ahead, Rhonda. Fire away your question.
It's definitely going to be political.
I don't know. She could surprise. It's probably something about me being fucking gay or something. Go ahead.
Did you like that video I sent you about the electric cars?
Yeah, and I actually have another question that I wrote down. Okay, what's your question? Here we go.
This better not be that climactic, Rhonda.
We need the Jeopardy music. Do 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 do. It's gonna be a long one. She's usually a fast typer. Yeah. So Dalvin Cook fell apart really fast. I was surprised. Would you rather drown or burn to death? Drown, easy.
We just talked about this, Rhonda. I was just watching the video. I don't think I want to burn.
Not after watching the video. Yeah, I think drowning would be. I mean, obviously it's gonna be painful. From what I heard, though, you basically just pass out.
At least you're dead.
Yeah.
This motherfucker went to the hospital
Ooh.
and was still alive.
Can you imagine the pain after?
No. Well, I mean,
the pain after is worse than the pain during.
When he's screaming like "Free Palestine, Free Palestine," as soon as those flames fucking burn his throat, you could hear him be like, and then he just stops.
So he was still screaming it while he's on fire.
Yeah.
That's
and then
creepy, man.
It just see is like his legs just melted and he went down.
Yeah, so I'd rather drown because from what I've heard, it's not as painful or not as long.
I'm sure it's painful.
Yeah, but it's not like burning.
No.
I don't think.
It's
like feeling your skin melt.
It might be a little more instant.
Yeah.
Not instant.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose drowning. What's your choice?
Oh, easily drowning.
Drowning. No. What about you, Rhonda? Electric chair, firing squad. Firing. Ooh, I don't know. What kind of guns? Oh, because in the firing squad, they're not aiming for your head, right? I'd imagine they're just aiming for your body. Like, I don't think they're aiming for your head.
No,
because they want you to feel the pain.
No, I think they do. I think the reason. I don't think so. I don't think that's true.
Oh.
I think the reason it's a squad is that
to get it over quicker.
No, they have like 12 guys shooting, and so like one person can't. I don't want to say take the blame, but one person's not the actual killer.
It's not on their ego. It's
joint. It's like a joint effort to kill someone. I could be wrong.
Because they could fuck up the electric chair thing, right? I mean, they've done it plenty of times where the person survived and just felt crazy pain for that minute or two. So I think firing squad, that's a dark question, Rhonda. I love it. So I'm going to go firing squad. But then you're going to sit there and bleed out. Because if they're not aiming for your head, like, you're not going to instantly die. Damn.
Speaking of death, did you see Richard Lewis died today?
No, from Curb?
Yeah.
Dude, I just watched one of the newest episodes, and he was in it. So he must have just died, like, in the past month well, you just said today.
Yeah.
So he must have just filmed that, like, a couple months ago, and he's dead.
Yeah. Also, do you remember that pitcher, that baseball pitcher? He played for Pittsburgh and Boston, Tim Wakefield. Remember he had cancer and he died?
Yeah.
His fucking wife just died, too.
Wasn't he a knuckleball pitcher? Wasn't he like a famous knuckleball pitcher?
His wife died today.
Jesus. I just watched the Buffalo Bills Four Falls documentary.
In tights, yeah. For what?
I just watched the 4 falls of the Buffalo Bills.
I saw that, Rhonda.
What is it?
I have a cool picture of me and Virgil at the CYC in Scranton.
Who's Virgil? See, I don't follow WWF, so
Virgil was $1 Million Man's bodyguard.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
You don't remember $1 Million Man, Ted Diabetes? That's what I called him, Ted DiBiase.
No, I don't. I didn't watch WWF.
That's because you're.
I only recently watched the who was the pretty boy Ric Flair? I watched the Ric Flair documentary. That was pretty.
That
cool.
was really good. The 30 for 30.
Yeah, this is the one on Netflix.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
The 30 for 30 on ESPN is really good. That's like when they trained wrestlers. Like, oh my god, the shit they went through to train.
Yeah.
To get into wrestling. Oh my god.
That crazy. I mean, I know it's rough. It's a tough sport. I guess if you call it a sport, I call it more of a show, but
no, it's entertainment, but it's not fake. I know you fuckers fake, but it's not fake.
That Ric Flair was crazy. Like the amount he drank and he's still alive, kicking. Just watch Autopsy of Andre the Giant. I remember him. I know him. I think everybody knows him though.
I still love the Andre the Giant. Hello, lady. Remember from Princess Bride?
Okay, yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that. It's scripted, but they beat the shit. Yeah, they do.
I know. Rhonda, we've had this discussion with Homo Joe about it a lot of times.
Yeah, I only know like more like the actor wrestlers, like The Rock and John Cena, but I don't really know how good of wrestlers they were. Like, was John Cena a good wrestler? I know The Rock was like the man, right?
Yeah, he was very basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
Of all time?
Hulk?
I mean, no, probably like if you go way back, probably Warrior or Savage, but I really liked Edge, Jeff Hardy.
Did I tell you I had those like pillow buddies
Yeah.
You had those two. I had the Undertaker and Hulk Hogan, or not the Undertaker, the Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan were my two. But that was when I actually watched it when I was a kid.
Rhonda also have a picture with Undertaker.
He was tall, right? Wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember we walked into the CYC like early.
You're talking about the one in Wilkes-Barre?
In Scranton.
Oh, okay.
The one used to be downtown Scranton, and he was sitting just sitting in the chairs. Like there was nobody in there. He was sitting in like the general public.
Yeah.
Like wearing his stuff. And then he eventually walked away, and Paul Bearer was there. But Paul Bearer died too.
Did they do an event there? Was there like a fight?
Oh yeah, they did all wrestling there. Yeah.
I didn't know they did that there.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know
that was the best. Like when I was young, I was in my teens. Like we go out the back, and afterwards they'd be out the back and get to meet them, and they sign autographs and fucking shit. Yeah. They went to town to drink, and
that's cool. I mean, I'd love to meet somebody from a sport.
I mean, it was such a small venue too. It was in the school basketball court.
Going to WrestleMania. I'm not. Dave probably is, right?
I've been to a lot of like live Raws and stuff, but my cousin goes to every WrestleMania.
Does your son like it?
He used to, but not anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised. There are a lot of adults that still like it.
It's fun. I'm surprised. It's just like the thrill. Like, I don't know. For me, it's just like seeing a lot of these guys. Like when Edge returned to WWE, and he came back during the Royal Rumble. That's like when the guys come out like every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Remember that?
It's like a cage match, right?
No.
I'm not cage, but
yeah, it's like 20 guys in the ring or whatever. They have to get through.
Survive.
But they come in like every 2 minutes. And like, it was just like normal people coming in, and then like Edge music plays, and it was like, honest to God, even when I watch the replays, I still get like goosebumps from watching it.
I remember we were talking about Nintendo. I remember playing like the WWF WrestleMania on that, and that was fun. They had the Royal Rumble. I remember that.
was probably like one of the better ones. Like as they
bad
like
now.
newer stuff, now it's just like button mashing.
Yeah, and it's
Like,
good graphics but terrible like gameplay.
yeah, back then it was so cool.
Yeah, I remember doing those Royal Rumble matches. They were fun.
Yeah,
I think that was the only thing I did on it.
yeah.
I didn't do like regular matches.
Like I know, like some of the newer ones had like the TLC matches, the tables, ladders, and chairs, and you had to set stuff up and do it that way. But I don't think the old one had that. No, it definitely didn't.
No, I don't think I had it yet.
No, because I don't think that was out yet.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the questions I had. Okay. Here's one I remember because we talked about this in work. How much money would it take for you to switch teams for one day?
No.
To polish a skin pickle, how much? How much money?
Like, does it have to happen?
Yeah, at least once. How much money?
If it has to happen, I don't know, 300 billion?
300 billion?
Yeah.
That's pretty high.
Therapy is expensive.
Is it like an ego thing?
I know, Rhonda. That's just how it is.
Not 10 million. It has to be 300 billion.
300.
What about you, Rhonda? How much to switch teams? I'm gonna say it's gonna cost me 10. I'll say 10 million. Dude, 10 million. You would never have to work again for $10 million. Your kid would be. You could pay for his college. $10 million. You could pay for his college and have what, $9 million left? Because I know college is expensive.
I don't think it's that expensive.
No, I'm just exaggerating, but $10 million. I want to know how much it would cost Rhonda.
Nonsense. A day.
For a day. I think it's easier for a girl to switch teams. Yeah, see? She's right. She wouldn't get judged. But we would get judged, obviously. But I'd have a suitcase full of 10s and 20s, so it wouldn't be that bad. Dave's all quiet.
Richard Lewis was like quietly funny. I think he's very
underrated. Yeah, I never really watched his stand-up, but I only really know him from the Larry David Curb Your Enthusiasm show. But from what I've seen, he was funny. I mean, the back and forth with him and Larry, but
yeah,
a lot of that is ad lib. So I think he's pretty funny. Yeah, from what I've seen. But didn't he have like a sickness? He always looks sick on the show, like sickly. Like
I think
he makes thin.
Like his cheeks are always like caved in and shit.
Yeah. Did he have like alcoholism or something? I feel like something was up with him because he just seemed a little off on the show. You know what I mean? He looks scary, old.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. Yeah, he looks. I mean, he is old. He was 76.
Yeah, so. He's older than I thought he looked. Like he still looked like he was in his 60s. So, but I just feel like there was something there. Did they say what the cause was? Just old age?
Read it. Let me see what it says.
You need yourself an energy drink or coffee.
Oh, I had like 3 today. I had like 3 energy drinks today.
What's up, Jen? Yeah, 76 is not old anymore. Not like it used to be. But when you do drugs and alcohol, probably. I mean, he was on something. He had to have been. He didn't look right.
Says he died peacefully, so.
Okay. Does he have a history of drugs? Like, I feel like that he had some kind of history of drugs.
Sure, he was around in the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, like I've never watched his stand-up. I know he's an old head, obviously. But, so he was probably big around when, like, Richard Pryor was, like, as far as, like, his prime.
Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of movies in the early 90s.
They're definitely gonna do like a thing for him on Curb now. I'd imagine an episode or something. He's gotta. Because
I'm sure everything is probably already filmed.
Yeah.
But they might have on one of the new episodes. It might be
like a dedication.
Yeah, this one is for whatever.
Oh man, that sucks. I love seeing him on the show. Like I said, I'm on the 3rd episode of the new season, and he's on there. They're driving in a golf cart together, so that's tough. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hi, back to you, Jen. If you have any questions, you could ask us anything. He watched you. Took his own life. Oh, Rhonda, you little whore. He's calling out dead for the. Yeah, he's using his sick days. Richard Lewis is going to be out.
That sucks.
76. I wouldn't have guessed. I would have said like 62. That would have been my guess.
No way.
You thought he was that old?
Oh,
I guess maybe
not for sure.
What is he famous other than his stand up for like a movie or something?
I mean, like he was in Men in Tights, and he was in
I don't know. Men in
he
Tights, is that Robin Hood?
He
Wasn't
was
that
in
like a Robin?
Yeah, he was in a sitcom too, like Daddy Dearest or some shit.
Okay, I see that. I don't know what that is though.
I think it was a sitcom that lasted like 4 episodes.
I'm bringing up his IMDb. Yeah, he hasn't really done much other than Curb in the past like 20 years. Guess that.
Wow.
I like one of his credits is just Howard Stern interview. It's one of his fucking credits. So I guess he mainly did stand up, right?
Does he have what's his list under producers?
Oh, he's a producer too?
I would assume so. A lot of them are probably.
He probably produced on Curb then. Let me see. I can see him producing on the show.
Holy fuck.
Stop yawning. Wake up. Producer. So who? Prince John and Robin Hood. I maybe watched that when I was a kid. That's a spoof though, right?
Yeah. 100%.
All right, producer. He says he only produced 2 things. He was a writer in 11 things though.
Yeah, so he made right.
He produced Daddy Dearest. And he wrote Dr. Katz. Oh, he wrote Dr. Katz. I remember that show.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a cartoon where it looked like the characters were twitching. It was like a hotline. It was around the same time as Daria. Almost, I think it was right before Daria came out.
From Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah.
Diarrhea? Really?
Huh? No, not that. Not Beavis and Butthead. Daria.
Yeah, Daria. From Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
From Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, she's from Beavis and Butthead?
Is it a cartoon?
Yeah.
That's only Daria.
Was Daria in Beavis and Butthead?
There was a Daria in Beavis and Butthead. They call her Diarrhea.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's the same. Yeah, he didn't really do much. Leaving Las Vegas, he was in that too. I think that was with Nicolas Cage. I don't remember that movie. I'm too young for that.
What was that?
It was Nicolas Cage Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's her.
It says Richard Lewis was in that. Yeah, I guess he wasn't really a movie actor then. I mean, not a lot of stuff. I guess it's a big loss for, at least for Curb. It's a big loss.
That is Daria from Beavis and Butthead.
Okay, so then she had her own cartoon show.
Oh,
I didn't know she was on Beavis and Butthead, but I didn't really watch a lot of Beavis and Butthead.
How do you not watch Beavis and Butthead?
I don't think my parents let me watch that shit. I watched Looney Tunes when I was that age. I didn't watch Beavis and Butthead.
When you were 17?
Gotta remember, no, Beavis and Butthead was like, what year did that come out? I know
probably like 91, 92, 93 maybe.
Yeah, I gotta remember I was only 7, 8, and 9 then those years.
I had
for me.
Watching Butthead.
I do remember like the Great Cornholio, but I didn't understand what it meant because I was too young. Like I didn't understand it at all. Like that had a lot of adult shit in it. But I feel like you're either watching that shit or you're watching Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes wasn't fucking around.
It was already over?
Looney Tunes was well in the 60s.
Okay, but it was still around when we were kids. Like, they would show it on
TV. Around.
Yeah. Like that they would show replays for years. They still show replays, I think. They did like a newer Looney Tunes.
Probably Apple bought it. Now you can't watch it anymore.
Yeah, Beavis and Butthead, I maybe watched one. I think I watched a movie. I definitely watched a movie.
Which one? Beavis and Butthead Do America?
Yeah, the first one. I didn't know there was another one. He was playing with TP for his one. No, I get it. TP, toilet paper. I get it now. But at the time, I don't think I was allowed to watch this, which is kind of weird because I watched the fucking Exorcist and like every horror movie when I was 8 and 9 years old.
Did you watch Celebrity Deathmatch?
Yeah, I love that. That was fun. I was allowed to watch that. That was great. They should bring that back. That was America. Joe, you're not that much younger. Shut the fuck up. No, I'm saying my parents wouldn't let me though. But I'm saying it's weird. They let me watch these horror movies, but I couldn't watch Beavis and Butthead, which is kind of crazy.
Rhonda probably remembers this. You don't. But remember Remote Control, Rhonda?
Oh. Jesus asked who's older. So in order, well, Dave's older than me. Dave, how old are you?
46.
So he's 46. I'll turn 40 in June. So I'm not 40 yet. Rhonda, I want to say, Rhonda, you're 42? Jesus is younger. He's my buddy from the Film Bros podcast that I go on with. I think he's like half my age, but we talk Marvel and DC and shit. I still act young, so I could do that shit. What was the other thing? God, I need my list because I wrote down a bunch of shit.
Rhonda, Remote Control.
What is Remote Control? Is that a movie?
Yes. No, it's a TV show.
Yeah. She knows apparently. I'm 21 with 23 years experience. Okay, 44. Why can't I see my notes? Okay, I got an idea. You're going to lose me for like a brief second.
Thank God. Yeah, Jesus, it was. Joe's watched like one episode, he said. That's all he's seen was one episode of one of the most iconic cartoons in history, but he didn't watch it.
I took a picture.
It was funny.
What, Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah.
It was whack. I'm with Jesus. It was whack. That shit was whack.
No, it was whack in the good way. Dude.
But I didn't grow up with it.
All right, well,
like,
watch it.
Did you like Simpsons? Because I hated that shit. I still hate Simpsons.
I hate The Simpsons.
Okay, good.
I mean, I shouldn't say I hate it. I just have no interest in it. I've never watched it. I watched a few episodes, but I didn't watch it like religiously.
What's up, Alicia Marie?
But
yeah, I froze because I was taking a picture of my the notes I wrote. Okay, This is one of my other questions. This one's it's not fucked up as much, but out of all like the crazy events that happen in like the United States or other countries, like Titanic, 9/11, which one would you want to be there for, be a part of?
No.
Like what?
No.
What is the craziest shit?
What would I want to be a part of?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be a fucking passenger or in the building.
Well, like, would you want to be in? I know it's a hard question to answer because of 9/11 and shit, but like the feeling, like you watch it on TV. Imagine being in one of those buildings. Like, would you rather that or be on the Titanic, or when you know you're fucked on the Titanic? Like, at least you had hope.
Well,
for 9/11, you know what I mean?
Wait, do I have to die in this scenario?
Well, you're on a Titanic. You're probably gonna die. You don't have tits, and you're not a young boy. So it was only women and children. So you would have died, right? What you said, like to play the part of JFK. You want to be JFK? Okay. That's fucked up. I want to be on Rosa Parks' bus.
Jesus. Christ.
Well, can you imagine if that happened now? That would be a way worse situation with all the shootings and shit with the Rosa Parks thing. But you know you're not gonna survive the Titanic because you're not a kid or a woman.
Well,
and I know it's fucked up to say. Is that
if they put just the women and the kids in the raft, in the life raft, they probably went out further into sea.
Yeah. And what if they I'm not going to say what I want to say. I want to be next to Lincoln when the play was happening. Okay. So you want his brains all over you. Okay. That's kind of dark. Would you stop it? That's the question.
I mean,
I'm kind of with Rhonda because I still want to know who shot JFK. You know what I mean? Like, that's still like an open, I mean, to me, it's an open investigation. I know that they said who did it, but all the research they did, there was more than one person because there's two.
That's why he got killed too.
Yeah. Yeah, because he knew too much. Immediately. Like, they didn't even try to protect him. They went up and just shot him.
I know. That was probably Biden's first act, or one of the Clintons' first act.
He just says, if I can say look out,
Put the top up.
Instead of like, look out, or like just, oh, look out. But I don't even think he knew it was coming. It was just right behind him. Abraham Lincoln. But I don't remember why the guy did it. Was he anti, because Lincoln was trying to free the slaves, right? So maybe the dude was an anti, or he wanted slavery to stay. Like, there had to have been something, right? Right?
I mean,
Do you never?
Wait, were you talking about Lincoln?
I'm talking about Lincoln now. Yeah, I know the JFK thing. I know that a lot of people
the whole Lincoln
were anti-JFK.
Yeah. Well, you know the whole Lincoln and Kennedy thing, right?
No,
the whole connection with Lincoln and Kennedy.
Isn't somewhat the days or the years apart or something like that?
With like there's a whole list of things that go together with Kennedy and Lincoln, whatever. And every time they talk about that, remember Lincoln Kennedy from the Atlanta Falcons?
Maybe. I mean, it sounds familiar. But I have to look that up. Because I remember like a year between assassinations, like the biggest assassinations on presidents. I want to be Nicole Brown Simpson.
Who said that?
Rhonda. Well, I mean, we're all on board that OJ did it, right? I mean,
no, he did not. What? We were through it last week.
Who had a reason to kill her then?
I don't know.
She was cheating on him, right?
Do you know that? Do you know who Ahmad Rashad's groomsmen were at his wedding?
No.
OJ and
he did that shit, exactly.
OJ and the dude who became a girl or whatever.
Which one?
Bruce.
There's so many.
Did you ever hear? Did you ever hear that?
Oh,
Did you ever hear that? Did you ever hear the joke that said that was what's your favorite sex position? Someone says the JFK.
No.
It's when I spatter all over her and she's trying to get out of the car.
What the fuck? That's fucked up. No, Floyd didn't do that shit. He did that shit. Yeah, OJ did it.
Wait, is that what he meant? George Floyd killed Nicole Brown Simpson?
No, I don't think so.
Probably for like a bag of
that would be quite the twist, though.
That would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, I want to go back in time. Did you ever read the book 11/29/63? It's the Stephen King book where he time travels to try to stop the JFK assassination.
I thought you were calling it playing the football field.
No. Yo, you got to read that book.
I don't have time to fucking.
I bet you Rhonda read it. They did a show too with James Franco was the main character. But at least watch the show. It's really good.
What happened to him, man?
He was raping chicks, I think,
Is that
on
what it
set.
is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Or sexually harassing them, like deep sexual harassment, not like words. Like fondling chicks on set, and yeah, he did a bunch of shit. He's blackballed now. You haven't seen
Yeah.
him in anything.
Every time I think of him, I think of him being the actual, like,
Stuff.
if you was a true story, I would think that would be him.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. He played the perfect stoner though.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much every role he was in. But yeah, watch him in watch 11/22/63. Really good. Really interesting. If you like history and you like sci-fi and like time traveling,
Yeah.
it's really good, man. Really good. Cuz it talks about how like you can't go back in time without fucking up everything else from the past. You know what I
Of
mean?
course you can't.
You can't just fix one thing. It's really good. You have to watch it. Ron, did you read 11/22/63, the Stephen King book? Butterfly Effect. I kind of remember that movie.
That's a good song, Travis Scott.
That was who was in that? The dude from Ashton Kutcher. I think Ashton Kutcher was in Butterfly Effect. Back to the Future taught us that. Dude, that movie has so many loopholes. Back to the Future, so many loopholes. It's a great movie, but so many loopholes. What's wrong? You're holding your chest. You having a heart attack over there?
No, I'm just
Okay. I just want to check on you. I know you're getting old. I didn't see the movie. I'm talking about the Butterfly Effect in general. Oh, is that a series of events that change everything? I think that's what it's based off of. Kind of. Is that what the Butterfly Effect is?
She means she saw that in real life.
She saw it happen in real life?
Yeah, she experienced.
She watched the butterfly or the caterpillar turn into a butterfly? Yeah, let's see what it is. Definition. I'm pretty sure it's like if you change something or everything leads like
Well,
everything has a consequence.
Doesn't that take us back to Lost too?
Oh yeah. Oh. We need to do our own Lost thing. Like a whole episode on Lost. Just to talk about it. I did it with my buddy before why am I blanking out on his name? Jason. Me and Jason did one. It was kind of fun. But there's so much shit you could talk about on there.
My friend Kelly teaches spin class too, so I took her class this morning, and she played that song. That show was years. I can't.
All right, how do we boot her ass again?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, the show's amazing. You probably just weren't paying attention.
I think she's saying that. I think she's saying it was good. It's just that.
No, because I think I remember talking to her and she didn't like it. I'm pretty sure. But I could be wrong. I get in this argument all the time, man. Like, if you don't like that show, it's usually because you don't understand it or you missed, like, a couple of pieces of it. And it fucks you up.
I don't think anybody really understands it because it gets very religious to me, I think, at the end.
Yeah, almost the whole what is it? Like the brother feud you're talking about? Like the evil, good versus evil.
Yeah. Too, and like what's in the
Cain and Abel.
Yeah.
Right.
Like what's in the light, the light and all that shit, and yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah, so like Jacob was basically God, right? And then his brother was the devil.
Was Bosch.
It gets religious, but you could take it different ways if you want to. You know what I mean? Like, did they die? Were they dead already? I had this argument with Jason, and he basically thinks they were alive the whole time. But I actually think they died in the crash. I'm going to stick to it.
And what? So, like, when they went back and everything that happened back in the mainland was all just a dream? Or they're just...
Yeah, I think that was just their minds putting them back there. Or it was a facade. They weren't actually back off the island. It could have been a dream within a dream. Yeah, I think they were dead too, Rhonda. Because if you rewatch the whole show, remember the last scene after the church is Jack wakes up in the grass.
Yeah.
And that's what he did in the beginning.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah.
And then my buddy was arguing with me saying that's not what happens. He says he's closing his eyes. But if you watch it, it looks like he opens his eyes and it ends. So I don't know. It's weird. I have to rewatch it again. I have 2 books on the show. One is The Philosophy of Lost. I haven't read it yet.
Yeah,
but
it's an independent. It's not the actual writers.
Right, yeah. It's just somebody that.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like the actual. It's what do they say? What do they call that? Unofficial.
Yeah, unofficial. It's like a unofficial bridge. Yeah, I have them somewhere, but I gotta read the philosophy one. I just feel like it might be boring. Philosophy usually is pretty boring. But yeah, that show to me, like, it's the craziest show because you feel like you knew the characters, like you feel like you grew up with them throughout the show. If you watched like season to season at the time, I'm like, man, I cried when that shit ended. I cried so hard, man.
Yeah, it was like, I know. So why do you think Locke didn't go inside, or Linus didn't go inside? Was he not ready?
Because I don't think he was part of the initial group. Because I don't think.
Well,
did the blonde chick that they met, that Sawyer fell in love with, was she in the church? I can't remember. What's her name?
Juliet.
Juliet.
I mean, there was a lot of.
I'm gonna look it up. Why didn't Ben Linus? Was it Ben Linus, right?
Yeah.
I think it was either because he was evil, but he ended up being good at the end, though. But I don't know.
Yeah, like I thought the whole thing was like
forgiveness. That's what I thought.
Yeah, like that was being out of the church was like a purgatory, and going into the church was going to heaven.
It said he refused to go inside.
Right. Because whatchamacallit stopped.
Yeah.
Hurley stopped, or maybe John stopped.
So this person said they interviewed Michael Emerson, who played Linus, and they said that he believes that Ben was waiting for someone, like waiting specifically for someone else. I don't know who. Maybe did he have a love interest in that? I can't remember now.
Yeah. The mother of his child.
Okay, so maybe that's who he was waiting for then. Maybe she didn't pass yet. So maybe that's why he didn't go in the church.
Rhonda, those are good questions. I don't.
Oh, here, let me go through it. Here.
I mean, that might have just been part. I mean, I don't know. That could have just been part of the story that they made up, that they were dreaming or whatever they were living.
Wait, the what? So why did you buy it? What do you mean?
No. What is Dharma and the numbers?
Oh. I don't know. I'd have to go back and rewatch. Fuck.
But I mean, if it was all,
okay, so maybe,
if it was all just a dream and they were just dreaming it, it was just something made up.
It could have been a metaphor. There was lots of metaphors in the show. The island made you see things. So that could have just been the whole Hurley arc, because Hurley played those lottery numbers.
Right.
And the Dharma Initiative used those lottery numbers. Dharma, the number I need to understand. I mean, Rhonda, if you could probably YouTube a bunch of those questions.
Don't forget that, I don't know.
The best part of the show is they left it open for interpretation. Like, they didn't give you a guaranteed ending. They left it open. Even the writer said, we left it open for you guys. Like, we want you guys to come up with your own conclusions, which is great. I love it. It's my question. Answer it, damn it. Like I said, I think Dharma was part of Hurley's, because if you recall, I know Dave remembers, Hurley was he was in a fucking mental institution for a while. So he wasn't right in the head. He had an imaginary friend before he got to the island. He had an imaginary friend who told him to play the numbers.
Don't forget, this year they're supposed to drop that.
The documentary.
I was
yes.
I was going to say that too, Rhonda, but I didn't. Don't forget this year the Get Lost doc is coming out.
Oh, I can't. What is that going to be on? Did they announce what it's going to be streaming on?
You have to go onto are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
You have to follow them on Get Lost doc.
Okay. I'm going to do that. Yeah, maybe they'll have some answers, but I can't wait to fucking see the behind the scenes.
Well,
That'd be fun. Oh, I can't wait.
There's a lot of people.
Are they bringing back the actors and shit?
They're having like actors,
yeah,
and they're having super fans be on the documentary. Like, it's gonna be really cool.
That's awesome. Damn. Oh,
I mean, it's been so long since it ended. They have to do something.
Yeah, I want to say it ended in 2009, 10. That might be generous. Might have been before that. I know it started around 2004, maybe.
It started 2004 because when
after high school.
When it premiered, the week it premiered, I was in Hawaii. We were in Hawaii for like two or 3 weeks, and I missed like the first 3 episodes. The week I was there, they must have been filming season 2 because that's when Michelle Rodriguez got arrested for drunk driving. So that's probably when they wrote her off the show because she was
they killed her off. Yeah. I think she was gonna die though. Anyways, she was an asshole character.
I liked her.
She was good, but she was very she was arrogant. She was obviously clumsy because didn't she accidentally kill one of the she ended up killing one of the group, if I recall.
Was for sure. Yeah, but don't forget, so did Miker, as what's your name would say.
Rhonda, I was gonna say I remember getting you pregnant. I was kidding. I don't remember half of what happened. That's because you were pregnant. You had pregnancy brain. You're probably tired all the time and eating like pickle soup and shit like that. Probably don't remember anything.
The thing I remember most is that son used to call Michael Miker.
Miker. Then you owe me child support.
Fucking witty as fuck, man.
I think they were my least favorite characters. Were Jin and Sun, just because they were annoying most of the show. She was cheating on him for no reason. All he was doing was working really crazy and trying to fucking impress her father, and she was cheating on him.
Well, I don't think she liked who he became.
Well, no, he became like a murderer. Well, I don't think he murdered, but he was beating the shit out of people for his father or for her father. He became like a hitman, gangster almost. But he was trying to get the approval of her father.
Well, yeah,
because he looked down as a peasant.
The things you do for love, right?
Yeah, but to cheat on him, come on. She's beautiful too, Sun. Oh, she's beautiful.
Who?
Sun, like the girl that plays Sun.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Who's your? Did we talk about your favorite characters? Like, give me a top 3. I mean.
Man, I don't.
It's tough with that show. There's so many characters.
It's very, very tough. I don't.
You don't have to number them.
I mean, not in any order.
Yeah, because it's hard to put them in order. Yeah,
I mean,
Rhonda, I'd fuck Sawyer. Come on.
I thought Sawyer was funny just because he was very witty in the names and stuff.
Yeah, names he would give Kate.
Yeah, but like the other names was funny, like especially with Hurley, like the way he would call Hurley names.
Yeah,
like that was funny. And then like when he called yeah, I like Saeed. Saeed was good.
He's amazing. I love his. To me, Saeed has the best backstory. Like he was a torturer, but he was a good person. And like, I don't know, he was amazing. One of the best characters ever in like any show. Probably Saeed. He'd be in my top 3.
I honest to God, I did not like Jack.
I don't think a lot of people did because he was kind of. At first, I liked him, but I didn't like him later on. Like
you like Jin Rhonda?
like, but see, a lot of girls watched the show for Jack and Sawyer because they were like heartthrobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, it's weird because I think this is a show that a lot of dudes actually like more than chicks.
His Sawyer's story was good too.
Oh yeah, the redemption on his father, for leaving him or whatever.
Well,
and no,
yeah.
What happened? Didn't he almost kill the wrong person or something?
He did.
He thought it was his father.
He did kill the wrong person.
Oh, he did kill him. Okay.
Well, the person.
Yeah,
the person he was supposed to kill, the person who ended up being was Locke's dad, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, that all intersected.
Yeah.
Well, Locke's dad was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Locke's
the one who.
They all have good backstories. Other than Jin's son, I didn't really like Michael's background either.
And what's his name too? The dude who was that
Oh, I love him too. The Australian dude.
Yeah. He was.
He always said brother.
Yeah. He was top.
What is it? My God. Yeah, his backstory with his girl trying to find him.
Yeah.
Well, the reason they got found was because of his girl.
Not Penny's boat.
Penny, yeah.
No.
What the fuck was his name?
Yeah.
Desmond.
I knew it was a
Desmond. That first scene when he's listening to the music down below, and he hears them enter the.
That's the story I was just about to tell you when I was taking that class today.
Yeah.
Rhonda said we're glitchy with the audio. I was taking that class today. We could hear each other fine, Rhonda. It's all that matters. I was taking that class today. She played a song that Make Your Own Music song.
I'll make your own kind of music.
The one he was blasting in there.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
I'm like, oh man, this reminds me of Lost. And she's like, that's why he played it.
Or Charlie's song. Everybody. The stupid fucking song. Like, that song is terrible. Yeah. So my top three. So you said Saeed, right? I'd have Saeed in there.
Saeed, Desmond. I mean, do I want to? Would I put Sawyer top three? Maybe.
What about Hurley? No love for Hurley?
No, you know what? I'm gonna go. No, I'll go Desmond, Saeed, and probably Linus.
Linus. Okay, that's an interesting one.
He was a big part of the show. He played both sides. He did really well.
Yeah, he had a good arc too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. My number one, without a doubt, is Locke. I just love his arc. I love.
Yeah.
How he died and he was still part of the fucking groups somehow. I think he had the biggest effect on the island because he was working for the island by the end. And he never wanted to leave either. He was literally part of the island. Like, he worked for the island.
He wouldn't. No, of course not.
And even before he died, I loved his character. And his backstory is like fucking heartbreaking. His dad paralyzing him and just being a shit to him. And he overcame the most shit out of all of them in my mind.
Oh, Peg Bundy's character was good too.
Who was she? Wait.
She was the wife of the dad, or the boyfriend, the girlfriend of Locke.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I completely forgot she was in the show.
Yeah.
I remember her from, like, Sons of Anarchy, too. So I was confusing those two. Yeah, she was good. So, yeah, Locke is my number one. Sawyer's my number two. I just love the witty comedy, the asshole, sarcastic, and he ended up being nice at the end. He changed. And number three, what were we saying? It was not Desmond.
Charlie?
Saeed.
Oh, yeah.
I hate Charlie. I'm sorry.
I didn't hate Charlie. It's just that, I mean,
he was hard to root for because of the drug addiction. Like, he was an asshole most of the show. I know it was his drug addiction, but
yeah,
he just rubbed me the wrong way. I hated his shitty band. Like, his band was, I hated that song. His brother was I mean, his arc was okay. It was just your typical rock and roll superstar.
And then he had like all those like weird like he heard things and he had to take the baby all the time.
Yeah, he almost drowned a fucking baby. Like, yeah.
But that
that
was what's his name doing that? So at that point,
he was being controlled.
Yeah, wasn't that that was already Bosch or whatever his name was in the show?
Yeah.
Not Jake.
Talk about the brother.
Yeah,
the evil brother. What was his name in the show? I don't remember.
Jesus.
So
yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember his name. What? So who are your least? Who's your bottom three? Because this to me is.
Well, I hated Jack.
Bottom three.
There was a. I watched a video of. Remember how like they'd always be like Jack and like yell for Jack.
Yeah.
Fucking at least 5-6 times per show.
Yeah, you can tell he's getting fed up.
There's a video of like there's a video on YouTube of just every time someone yelled Jack.
Yeah.
It just keeps going.
But I will say, in Jack's defense, if it wasn't for him in the beginning, they probably wouldn't have survived that long. You know what I mean? Like he was saving everybody. He was the go-to guy, but he didn't want it anymore. You know what I mean? Like he was sick of being the fucking guy. Like he was exhausted. I don't blame him. But I don't like his backstory either. He was a spoiled kid. You know what I mean? Like he was a spoiled doctor's son. They didn't survive.
Yeah.
They were all dead, you said. Well, I'm just going off of what we watched.
The show, yeah.
I mean, they could have been I don't
know. If that happened and they didn't survive, then it would have been a short show. It would have been like 2 episodes.
Yeah. And you know what? They almost canned it after the pilot because I don't think the pilot did too well. And I think they almost canned it because you know how pilots go. Can you be exhausted if you're dead?
Rhonda, all right, you're being technical here.
They didn't survive. Yeah, bottom three. So you got Jack. I'm not gonna put Jack bottom three. I wasn't a fan, but there's characters I hated more.
Oh, I didn't like I don't know. It's not that I didn't like him, but I just didn't like his character. Was Ethan?
Yeah. Well, he didn't have a good arc though, did he? I mean, he was just bad, right?
Yeah, but he would always he'd always be like the infiltrator, going in and like pretending he was a passenger.
Yeah. He was
yeah, and then he would like draw people in and try to kidnap them and all that shit.
Didn't he? He did kill Michelle Rodriguez's character, didn't he? I think he was the one who shot her. Remember, it was raining. They were running through the forest. I'm pretty sure he shot her on accident. I thought it was Ethan Wilson from Castaway.
No.
Didn't
No.
Oh, Michelle Rodriguez shot the blonde chick. Right? Remember Desmond's interest?
Shot Saeed's girlfriend.
Saeed's girlfriend, the blonde chick.
Yeah.
Ate it off the start. And then by the time she gets shot, I loved her. Yeah. Like she turned good. Like she started helping out and she was more understood. But yeah, we could talk about that shit all day.
Oh. Did you ever watch what was it on Amazon?
Boys?
Was it called The Wilds? The Wilds.
Oh, did it only last one season?
2.
I think I only watched one season. It was a lot like Lost, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Wild.
But do you remember what happened at the end of the first season?
No, I'm gonna look it up now to make sure it's the same show.
Dude,
I don't know.
I can't imagine why. I don't know why that show ended.
I'm confusing this with another one where they crash. It was on like Hulu. It was a team of like soccer girls, and they end up like turning into cannibals. It was recent, like 2 years ago, like right before COVID, I think, maybe 3 years ago. Plane crash show. It was really dark, and they end up doing like satanic rituals and shit. But yeah, explain the show you're talking. The Wilds. I don't think I watched it.
The Wilds were it was like a bunch of teenage girls that were like they were in like a tough spot. They were in like, they had like some kind of like crisis going on, whatever. And then they were flying them to an island, and the plane crashed, or so they told them. But they ended up, I don't want to ruin it for you if you never saw it.
Is it worth watching? Do you get lost vibes?
It's really fucking good, but it's really depressing that it only lasted 2 seasons. But the way the first season ended was freaking, it's like insane.
Yeah,
it's insane. You kind of catch on a little bit, but you think, nah, that can't be going on. And then once the end hits, oh my god, it is fucking. Once it gets to the end of season 1, like the last episode, like the last scene of the last episode, you're like, oh my god, I gotta watch season 2. It's fucking crazy, and it's just really good.
Did they end season 2 on a cliffhanger too, or did they actually finish it out? They were going to be done?
Yeah, they kind of closed it. Yeah.
So maybe it just wasn't doing good, like viewer wise.
I mean,
because
all the ratings were good. Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 89.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to watch it.
Which 100's perfect. It's almost perfect.
The other show I was talking about is called Yellow Jackets.
Oh, yeah, I saw the previews for that.
Yeah, it's kind of like Lost-ish, but way darker, like cannibalism, and yeah, it gets really dark. But I only watched the first season. I haven't watched it since, but I need to get back into that. They're on season 3 now.
Wow.
Oh no, season 3 is 2025, so they have at least 2 seasons out. So I'll have to watch that. What is the other one? The Wilds?
The Wilds. That's on Amazon.
I gotta write these down because I want to watch it now. The Wilds. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Right now, that's on Prime?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious why it ended.
I'm gonna rewatch that because that's fucking awesome, man. That was such a great show. And it's all like mostly like hot chicks.
Ooh, I don't want. It's telling me the ending. I just want to see why it ended, not the ending, because I'm getting ending explained in detail. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, I'm not seeing why they ended it, but if it was a more recent show, it could have been the writer's strike that ended it, because a lot of people just.
Well, it came out. It debuted in 2020, so there was a big gap in between writing.
And COVID might have hurt it.
Could have been an issue too, but I mean.
Oh, we missed you. We missed you, Rhonda.
But there is girl-on-girl action.
Oh, okay. We didn't get that in Lost. We got Kate fucking hopping from Sawyer's dick to Jack's dick. Back to Sawyer's dick. You're holding your chest again. I'm starting to worry.
Yeah, that's where it's landed. That sucks, man. I'm just really upset about that show not getting picked up for a 3rd season.
Yeah, they did the same shit with Hannibal with me because I fucking loved Hannibal. That's a show you gotta watch if you like dark. What do you got? Red Hot Chili Pepper shirt?
Yeah, it does say when I Googled it, when I'm looking at the Google page, it does say people also search for Yellow Jackets, Lost, The Summer I Turned Pretty, and Flight 29 Down.
Yeah. If you haven't watched Yellow Jackets, it's pretty good.
I will.
It's like the same premise.
I love what's her name? The girl who plays Tony, Arana James. She's really cool. Fuck, man. That last episode is fucking great.
Is it that good? I'm gonna have to watch it.
The last episode of the first season, just the way it cliffhangs Like for fucking 2 years, you had to wait for it because the goddamn.
Was it worth it though?
Because
like the second.
Because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
We had to wait 2 years for shit.
Those Chinese. What's your favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers album? And why is it Blood Sugar Sex Magic?
It's not.
Not? Oh.
Mm-mm.
Let's
No.
Older? Newer?
I mean, there's a lot of songs on a lot of them, but I wouldn't say there's one specific release.
Yeah. Californication.
Californication, probably I'd have to say if it was any of. If I had to pick an album.
Yeah, I like Blood Sugar. I don't think there's one bad song on that album. Maybe Breaking the Girl was probably the weakest song on there. But other than that, the rest is amazing. I like how they used to have like almost like reggae and rock influence. You know what I mean? Like their early shit, they would almost like rap.
Yeah,
it was like rap rock.
Yeah,
before like rap rock became popular.
Like Limp Bizkit rap rock.
Yeah, but way better. Did you ever get to see Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Never.
Like live?
Never.
Are they your favorite band?
No.
Probably put on a hell of a show though. Probably.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Best show. My favorite band. My favorite music would probably be Sublime.
Okay. I can get behind that. I listened to a lot of Sublime in my life. Did you hear Sublime with Rome?
Yeah, they're okay.
Yeah,
I like them.
I think that it's a good replacement.
They're
like it's obviously not Bradley Noel.
No, they have some good original songs actually.
Yeah, there's more like lovey-dovey. You know what I mean? Like they didn't do crazy off the wall shit like Sublime, date rape and. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
They just had the kid. They just had Brad's son play with them on their last tour. Talking about Michael Jackson.
It's like the actual video for Thriller.
Yeah.
Actual zombie. I don't think Michael Jackson's dead. I'm gonna say it right here. I'm just kidding. I know he's dead.
Do you know?
Yeah, I guess not. If they don't show me the corpse, I don't believe it. Anything ever.
I mean,
I don't.
Booker. He's been every race. If you think about it.
Yeah.
He's been
Asian.
He's been probably a race that's not even around yet. He's been so white. He's been like whiter than Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, I don't understand the Sammy Sosa thing. I've seen him. He looks like he's
pink.
Yeah,
like pink.
It's insane. What was I just gonna say? Oh, I don't think Bin Laden's dead. I think that was the whole presidency thing with Obama saying
you think he's a consultant for something?
No, I just think he had so many clones, didn't he? Or like body doubles, like people that looked like him.
Yeah, but they knew where he was.
Well, how come we didn't see the actual body? I mean, they show that on TV, but like they put his body at the bottom of the ocean in a casket. Like, I don't know. He was such a mortal enemy to the country, and you're not going to show that he's actually dead.
Didn't they? Didn't they behead him or shoot him or something?
I don't know, but I remember them just putting his body at the bottom of the ocean. He was on dialysis, and it slowed him down. Yeah. Do we know this though? We can't go by what they said. It's the government. We can't trust anything they say. But my phone has 20%, so I want to get to the last part at least for now. That happened to the night before my second child was born.
There's so many things that happen when Rhonda gets pregnant.
I want to know your top 3 actors.
I think we did this already.
No, we did comedians, didn't we?
No.
Oh, we did? Okay.
We did.
What about comedians?
Leo.
Well, if we did it, what about comedians? Did we do comedians?
No.
Okay. Top 3 stand-up comedians.
Louis C.K. without a doubt.
Yep, he's up there for me. He's number one.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Biden
Obama.
Fuck, it's hard to pick three. Louis number one for sure. Because Bill Burr gets taken out because I don't like his early stuff.
Just yells a lot. I mean, he's funny, but he yells a lot. Like he just.
Segura maybe number two.
Early Segura, yeah. I don't really like his newer shit. He kind of turned into a douchebag.
I really, really liked. I liked the dude who looked like Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, Mitch Hedberg?
No. Oh fuck. Wait.
Is that who you're talking about?
Hedberg didn't look like fucking Philip Seymour
I
Hoffman.
don't know. I'm just going off with like a wacky looking dude.
No.
Robin Williams.
No.
Yeah, Robin Williams is underrated for stand-up.
Wait, the guy who whispers a lot, the Yin Yang twins?
No, she's talking about the redheaded dude. That's who you're talking about too. The dude that talks about food all the time. That's who you're talking about, right?
The guy who was fat, but now he's not.
Yeah, Jim Gaffigan.
Yeah. I did like him, but
it's the Hot Pocket. Yeah, the Hot Pocket guy.
Yeah,
that's Jim Gaffigan.
Yeah, but I liked his early stuff, but he's a big Biden ass fucker. He's a big anti-Trumper.
Gaffigan?
Yeah, Jim Gaffigan.
Oh, okay.
He's a big Biden licker.
So,
all right, so let's go back. So let's go Mitch. Fuck. No, I'm still gonna go Louis C.K., Mitch, and Segura.
if you like Dimitri, or if you like Hedberg, listen to Dimitri Martin.
Oh yeah,
he's amazing.
Dude, the puppets are stupid.
Yeah, I don't like shift on him. He's talented. Don't get me wrong. He's talented. I just don't think he's funny. He's talented though.
It's not funny. He's talented, but he's not.
All right,
funny.
my top three. Number one, Louis C.K. I'll agree there.
No,
Dave Chappelle at number two.
You know what? Chappelle got two.
Yeah, but he's fucking hysterical.
He was funny.
And my number three is Dimitri Martin, the one I was telling you about.
Dimitri Martin is funny, but
so smart.
I just don't like
because it's not like vulgar. He's kind of like friendly.
I just don't like how he like goes into music a lot.
Yeah,
he
does that in the middle of his sets, but
yeah, I don't like that.
The shit he comes up with though, like
he has some funny shit. Like
the shoe bit. Do you ever hear the shoe bit where he's shopping for shoes? He's like, I have a 9.5, and they're like, oh, we have a 7. It's like, yeah, that's perfect. Because while you were gone, my toes got chopped off.
Yeah, I like when he talks about like when he's talking about like when he's like, how come during sex people say like,
oh
yeah, and yes, but never yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or like graffiti about nice graffiti. He's like, why don't people put up nice graffiti or indifferent graffiti?
Yeah.
He's like, I think he's like,
wait, what is he?
It's okay.
I like when he tries to be like, when he explains the when he's talking about the English language, and he's like it's weird how you can say things like this is Mike, but you can't say he is Mike.
Yeah.
But then you say, when you say like, who is that? You say, oh, that's Jack, but you wouldn't say he is Jack.
Yeah. Yeah, the shit he thinks of, like nobody thinks of this shit.
Yeah.
He comes up with like everyday things that people say or do. Right. And he makes jokes about it. Amazing. And he's not vulgar either.
And he's like
he does it without cursing.
If someone asks like, oh, who is that? He's like, that?
Yeah.
He's like, that's Jack. That piece of shit thing is Jack.
Yeah.
But then when you would call somewhere, you'd be like you wouldn't say like he. You'd be like, hi, this is Jack. You wouldn't say I am Jack.
Yeah.
I am Jack. Take me to your leader.
I like what he's like. If I had a bookstore, if I owned a library, he'd be like, I'd make the mystery book section really hard to find. He was like, so people can't find it. It's a mystery.
Yeah,
I love it. He's very Mitch Hedberg-ish without like the drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Hedberg was fucked up in the head, but like he did a lot of those jokes. You know what I mean? Like
I love how Hedberg did, like he just tried jokes out like live And if it didn't work out, he'd be like, that was stupid.
Oh yeah. Like I don't think he wrote his sets.
No, he just went out there and just like ad-libbed the entire thing.
And you could tell too. Like
Just,
you could see him thinking of like the next joke, you know what I mean? Or like what he should say next.
Yeah. Well, when he started taking off his glasses, he didn't take his glasses off for a couple of years.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he was a sad story. He was almost like Kurt Cobain of stand up, you know what I mean? Like just a sad soul.
Yeah, like he was just catching fire too, you know?
Yeah.
Like he was just started to get popular.
Yeah.
Like Jake,
he would have been amazing.
My kids, he loved him for like, he still listens to him like at night. Like since he was like 10 years old, he listened to him.
Yeah.
And he's just funny.
Yeah. So many good comedians though. That's a tough question, but
I know. I want to get
like I get what you mean about Chappelle, but like his early stuff was so fucking funny.
Oh my God.
His show alone, like the Chappelle show.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, God, that was brilliant.
If I could like honorable mentions, Richard Pryor. I know he's older, but like he was fucking hysterical to me. Who else? Oh, I love the dude that sounds old timey. John Mulaney. I love him too. John Mulaney's really funny. Dude, Rodney Dangerfield. Rodney Dangerfield, yeah, old school. Yeah, John Mulaney, I love the really dark guy, Anthony Jeselnik. I love him too. My God. The shit he says. So now I'm giving you some people you could put up there.
Maybe I want to. Fuck.
Who else?
Maybe I'll replace Segura with Jeselnik.
And like overrated, I would say Seinfeld was overrated.
Dude, Anthony Jeselnik is fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, and he's brutal too.
Oh my God.
And he keeps a straight face the whole time he's saying the most fucked up.
I remember when he said, when he said, my mom was supposed to be on one of the planes that hit one of the World Trade Centers. And he goes, at least I think so.
Yeah. Like his family must actually fucking hate him for the shit he says. Like he says the most fucked up things. But that's what stand-up comedy should be. Like you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want without offending people. You know what I mean? Like people shouldn't take.
Yeah.
That's what it was off of.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Dude, yeah, because he talks a lot about like rape and like children getting killed. And, like,
yeah, people having AIDS and cancer.
Oh my God. It's fuck.
But nobody else would say that shit other than him. Like he's the only one that'll say that brutal shit.
Yeah, and he's real like
and still get a Netflix special. Like it's insane.
Oh, yeah. He's really quick too. Like when he because he does go in a crowd, not a lot, but maybe like 2 or 3 times. But the one episode, the one special he had, I don't know. I'm not sure if you saw all of his specials. He might only have like 2 or 3. It might have been
like Fire in the something. Yeah.
Oh no, the one was Thoughts and Prayers.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah. So there was a lady in the stands who was like laughing, had this hysterical laugh.
Yeah.
And then like the first like 20 minutes she was going off and he kept looking her way.
Yeah. Like
the laugh was so out of this world. And then he said, and he goes, well, he goes, I want to get to know some of you guys in the crowd. And he goes, starting with you. What is your story? Yeah. And then he said, what do you do for a living? And she says, I'm disabled. And he goes, I know that. What do you do? And then he said something like, the husband was there and he's like, what do you do, sir? And he's like, I'm an electrician. He's like, you must sure shock the shit out of her every
Yeah, I first saw him on the roast, like the
he was
roast.
Great.
He was amazing on that. And
great on the roasts.
I fell in love with him on those shows because he's amazing on that.
He was brutal on the roast too.
Oh yeah,
brutal.
Yeah, he's never had a filter. I don't think.
God, never.
But,
he's so good.
Yeah,
so good.
All right, I think we hit our hour. Probably a little more, but
Almost 2.
that was a good time. I didn't need my notes.
I didn't cover any of mine.
I'll have them for next week at least. So
we'll
both have them.
push it. We'll push it.
Yeah, we'll keep pushing them.
Yeah.
I have notes from a couple weeks back too. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back next Wednesday, right? You good for next Wednesday?
Good.
If anything pops up, I'll keep you updated on the Facebook or TikTok or Instagram. So, all right, this episode will be available next Tuesday in the morning this time. I did it at night yesterday, but all right. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you, Dave. All right. Later, guys.